there! I'm Sprinkles, Santa Claus's special elf. Because everything is special with sprinkles. Santa Claus knows you're special too, and he has something to say to you. So listen close as Santa Claus shares holiday cheer with you. You can leave a special message for Santa Claus and get on the nice list at www.santaclaussays.net. Now here is the big man himself, Santa Claus!
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas to all the boys and the girls of the world. And Santa Claus says to be good for goodness sakes. And Santa Claus says that our word for today is to dream big. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to SantaClausSays.net. This is the show which we come to you every day during the Christmas season between now and Christmas Day to bring you three things. We bring you Christmas cheer. We like to tell some jokes and have our buddy Sprinkles join us. The elf, we tell an adventure story about Santa Claus, who is a substitute teacher. And then we also read letters to Santa. So today, we want you to know that our show comes to you every night on live stream on YouTube at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. We're also on Facebook. We're also on the podcast, Apple Podcast, and Spotify, and on our website, SantaClausSays.net. That is the place where you can get our Santa Claus Says coloring book, and you can get our free coloring book right here at SantaClausSays.net, and it's a free to you, and we want you to know that. Now, we have two special episodes coming up that I really want you to pay attention to. It is on December 24th, Christmas Eve. We always read the story the night before Christmas. And all through the house, many of you know the story, and your parents have read it to you. But Santa Claus reads you that story on Christmas Eve. Then on Christmas Day, December 25th, we always read the Nativity. That is the Christmas story from the Bible about the birth of Jesus, which is what Christmas is all about. So that's what we do. We share that here on SantaClausSays.net. Our word for the day, boys and girls, is the word dream big. And I want you to stick with us as we mentioned that word several times during our time together, to think big. Think big what you can do in your life. And we will put that on our Christmas calendar, Christmas cheer tree calendar. And we'll put a ornament that's in the shape of a star to represent dreaming big as we get closer and closer to Christmas Day. That's what we do here at Santa Claus Says, where we have a lot of fun together. Oh, boys and girls, that is the Glockenspiel, which means it's now time for our jokes of the day. So, Santa's jokes. What do you call a reindeer who tells jokes? You call him a deer joker. Ho, 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 ho. What do reindeer eat at the North Pole Cafe? They eat things because they like them because they are delicious. That's so funny about a reindeer. We'll see what Rudolph and all the other reindeer think about that. Well, that's part of what we do here, boys and girls. There's the Glockenspiel, which means now we have our segment about children and Christmas from around the world. Today we're talking about Christmas in the country of Norway. In snowy Norway, children believe in Julenis, which is a friendly Christmas gnome who brings gifts if you leave out porridge for him. Families decorate their homes with candles, wreaths, and red hearts. On Christmas Eve, everyone enjoys rice pudding, and whoever finds the hidden almond in their bowl wins a special prize. Norwegians love going outside to ski or sled in the snow. Christmas in Norway feels peaceful and cozy, like a warm hug. Every day during Christmas, we talk about Christmas from around the world because we have children from around the world who tune in to Santa Claus Says. The Glockenspiel. The Glockenspiel means it's now time for Santa Claus's special adventure story. We've been following up. If you've been following up with this during our time together, you know that we've had a great adventure story about Santa who is a substitute teacher. So if you missed any of the earlier chapters of the book, you can go back to previous episodes of Santa Claus Says and look forward to the episodes which are upcoming. It's the name of the whole book is called A Story of Kindness. And today we're on chapter 10, A Puzzle Project. Here we go. After the morning's discussion, Mr. Winters knew the class needed something creative. He gathered everyone around the table with the puzzle pieces. Remember how we talked about everyone being an important part of the community, he asked? Today we're going to create something that proves it. Each of you will design one puzzle piece. You can draw, paint, or make a collage, whatever you want. But here's the catch. All of our pieces will fit together to create one large picture for our whole classroom. He showed them how the edges were shaped to interlock. The theme is, what makes our classroom special? You can draw something you love about our school, or a talent that you have, or something that represents you. The children's eyes lit up with excitement. Mr. Winters distributed the art supplies, and soon the room buzzed with creative energy. Sophia drew herself doing a gymnastics routine. The twins drew themselves playing basketball together. Marcus drew a microphone and musical notes. Riley drew books in a cozy reading corner. Mr. Winters watched Emma carefully. She sat at her desk for a long time, pencil hovering over her piece of paper, seemingly afraid to start. He approached her quietly. Having trouble deciding what to draw, he asked kindly. Emma nodded. I don't know if my piece will be good enough. Emma, Mr. Winters said, crouching beside her desk so they were at eye level. Every piece is necessary. If even one piece is missing, the puzzle won't be complete. Your piece is just as important as everyone else's. What do you love about our classroom? Emma thought for a moment. I like when we read stories, and I like the class hamster, Mr. Whiskers. Those are wonderful things. Why don't you draw that? Slowly, Emma began sketching. Mr. Whiskers appeared in her puzzle piece, sitting next to colorful books. As she worked, her confidence grew and she added more details. A window with sunshine, flowers, and a small figure that looked like her, smiling. By the end of the art period, 23 puzzle pieces lay drying on the table, each one of them unique and vibrant. Tomorrow, Mr. Winters announced, we'll put our puzzle together and see how beautiful it is when everyone contributes their special piece. But remember, it only works if we have every single piece. Every one of you matters. The children looked at their creations with pride, beginning to understand the metaphor. They were all different, but they all belonged. As students left for lunch, Mr. Winters heard Sophia talking to her friends. Emma's piece is actually very cute. I didn't know she was good at drawing animals. One of Sophia's friends, Hannah, added, maybe we should ask her to sit with us at lunch. Mr. Winters pretended not to hear, but he felt his heart swell with joy. The seeds of change were sprouting. Well, that ends our story for today, boys and girls. It's beginning to get really interesting, isn't it? And I hope that you'll tune in tomorrow as we have another episode of Santa Claus Says about the spirit of kindness. But the glockenspiel means it's time for our letter to Santa. And today we have a letter from Scarlett, who's age 10. And she says, Santa, dear Santa, my name is Scarlett. I would love a new bicycle for Christmas because mine is too small. I want to ride with my friends and have adventures. Thank you for always making Christmas special. I hope you and Mrs. Claus have a wonderful holiday. Love, Scarlett. Well, thank you so much, Scarlett. Me and Mrs. Claus will have a wonderful holiday, and I know you will be too. And I know you've asked for a bicycle, and we'll see. Santa Claus loves to bring surprises, but Santa Claus will definitely be good to you. And I want to remind everybody that Santa Claus loves cookies and hot cocoa. And I also want you to know that you can always reach out to me through voicemail and through email and through text message at santaclaussays.net, and I will reach out back to you as well. Well, the glockenspiel, boys and girls, mean it's today for us to remember our word of the day. And our word of the day is to dream big. And we have our Christmas tree here, and we like to decorate our Christmas tree with ornaments in the shape of a star. And so we put that on here on we're 19 days from Christmas now. And so the idea here is to dream big, and hope that you will dream big and see what is possible, not what you think is not possible. Dream big. Santa Claus is here for you every day. I hope that you'll reach out to me. We are live stream on YouTube at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time each day during Christmas. Then we also come to you on Facebook. We also come to you on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify and our website, santaclaussays.net, and that is where you'll find us. We have 2 special episodes, which are on Christmas Eve, where we read The Night Before Christmas, and on Christmas Day, when we read the Nativity, this Bible story from the Bible about the birth of Jesus, the very first Christmas. Well, boys and girls, the glockenspiel means it's time to say goodbye. Here at Santa Claus Says, as you might imagine, I have a lot of work to do. Me and the elves, Sprinkles, and all the other elves are working hard to get ready for Christmas to see you. So be ready. Santa Claus says to always to be good for goodness sakes. And Santa Claus asks you to remember our word for the day, which is to think big. We will see you soon, boys and girls. And we want you to know that Santa Claus loves you and wishes you a very Merry Christmas. Goodbye. Merry Christmas.
You're special to Santa Claus, just like Sprinkles. Get on Santa's nice list at santaclaussays.net and watch Santa Claus Says live on YouTube. Tell him Sprinkles sent you.